Hi, friends. Welcome to your monthly market update. My name is Michael Miller. I'm excited to have y'all back this week. I've been getting the question a lot, when is the right time to buy real estate? With so much economic uncertainty and things happening right now, a lot of my subscribers have been reaching out and asking what my thoughts are on that. And I want to talk about that today. And we're firstly going to talk about some good news. So interest rates right now have made a pretty good improvement. We were sitting at closer to 7% at the beginning of the year, and now we're closer to 6.75 on conventional and 5.75 on FHA. We typically see buyer activity pick up quite a bit, right around 6%, or actually even below 6%, it picks up quite a bit. So we're not too far off from that. But what's kind of interesting is I wanted to show you a couple of these graphs. And the first graph shows you how many mortgages in the United States are within each percentage bracket, right? And we only have 5% of mortgages in the US right now above 7%. And then 90% of mortgages are below 6%. 80% are below 5%. So while interest rates are making an improvement, and you see 6.375 on conventional, but you've got a sub 5 interest rate, that might seem like not the best time to make moves, but there's something else to consider here. And I want you to look at this next graph, which talks a little bit about the mortgages per generation. And so two things that I think are really interesting right here is that Gen Z, the first-time home buyer generation, they have the most amount of mortgages above 5%. So they've been jumping into the market in the last couple of years. But the generations before that, most of them have most of their mortgages below 5%. The boomers especially, they have a lot of equity in their homes. And even though their interest rates are low, we are seeing them push the real estate market quite a bit. The median age range of home buyers has hit an all-time high in 2024 at 56. So that boomer generation, if they've owned their homes for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you probably have a significant amount of equity. And selling at a high interest rate environment is not necessarily as bad when you have that much equity to put down and keep your mortgage payments low. And as we take a look into the market snapshot for Boise, and we look at what opportunities are out there for you, absorption rates remain steady, right? So pendings are staying pretty flat, which is actually good news. So buyers are continuing to put offers in on the market. And then inventory came down a little bit in the beginning of the year and is starting to pick back up again. I think we saw like maybe 100 homes hit the market in Ada County last week. So really good sign that spring market is coming up and buyers are in the market. If you're like a lot of my clients, you're probably waiting for that perfect opportunity to come up, especially with interest rates where they are. So hopefully we'll see a lot more options hit the market. But with interest rates maybe trending downwards, this is a good time to step in. And I want to talk a little bit about the question, when is a good time to buy real estate? So I got some graphs here. There was a poll that asked what if people think real estate is a good investment, if it's better than stocks, or if it's just as good. 82% believe that real estate is a good investment, and only 54% believe it's better than stocks. Now, if you're like me and you have money in the stock market right now, you're probably thinking like, real estate sounds way better. And there's a lot of reasons for that. The stock market's been pretty volatile lately, yet we look at underwater homes in the US and we're at an all-time low. 76% of mortgages or homeowners in America have more than 50% equity. That's just a ton of equity in homes in America, which creates a really solid foundation for the real estate market. And these underwater homes being at an all-time low shows you the prices are probably not going to come down anytime soon. And when we look at the final graph that I have for you, this is just real estate prices over time. We saw a big run up in 2008 with the mortgage crisis, and then it took about 12 years. But after that initial dip, after the 2008 market, you can see that home prices just year after year continue to go up. So one of my favorite adages, and I'll leave you with this, is don't wait to buy real estate and wait. Thank you guys for joining me today. I do have one last little announcement. I want to share with you that we have had a videographer following us around for the last year to document both our professional and personal lives. And we will be releasing the first episode I think it's the third week in April. So coming up soon in the next month, you will get the first episode. We are titling it XO Boise. So if you're interested and want to make sure you're in the loop, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. My name is Michael Miller. Thanks for being here today.